Hello everybody, welcome back to Sound and Soul. How have you been this week, guys? Hopefully everything went well for you. First of all, I want to thank all of you who have subscribed, liked and commented on my videos. Thank you very much. And also, I want to thank all of you who have been sharing my video. I have noticed. Thank you very much. Tells my this little corner of YouTube that I've created a lot. Thank you. And yeah, if you are new, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. So, for today's reading, we are going to be looking into what to expect in next 30 days. So, this is going to be, we are going to be looking into general and things in general, and then career specific, and then love specific situations to expect to happen in next 30 days. I want to tell you guys that this reading is going to be timeless, so whenever you find it, this reading is going to resonate for you. And yeah, that's it. So for today's reading, we are going to be, as always, preparing 3 groups. So I thought that it would be interesting to select the 3 groups for today's reading by picking up cards from this deck and see whichever one you feel connected to, you will find your message hopefully in that group. Okay, so first let me select the card for pile number 1. So for pile number 1, please, the main theme card for group number, oh, we already have one. Oh, it's the hanged man in the reverse for group 1. So, and for group number 2, okay, we have got 2 for group number 2. One is 4 of swords. Oh, we have 3. Okay, 4 of swords, 3 of pentacles. Wow, group number 3. Okay, group number 2. Group number 2 is going to have a lot of messages, it seems. And 4 of cups in the reverse for group number 2. So for group number 3 now. Group number 3, please. The main theme for next 30 days for group number 3. This, okay, there we go. It's 8 of cups for group number 3. So guys, if you would like to pause the video to meditate on these cards, you can do so. Oh wow, the light is very intense for group number 1. Let me move the cards first. Hopefully you can see it. Okay, I will see you in your selected pile. The timestamps are in the description box below. I will see you in your chosen group. See you there. Hello, group number 1. If you selected this, the Hanged Man in reverse card, this reading is going to be for you. So this card is going to represent your current situation, and if it resonates with you, this reading will also resonate for your next 30 days prediction. Okay, so the Hanged Man in reverse tells me that right now at this moment you are in some sort of stuck situation. You are in a situation that has not been very fruitful to you, that has led you to be discontent and unsatisfied. You want some growth, you want some movement, but because of things being stuck, but because there are people who are keeping you in a box, things have not progressed well for you. You are trying to find solution, you are trying to find progress, you are trying to see the other way out, but failing to do so, and you are in like I said, very stuck in a negative cycle, or say discontentment. Also, the Hanged Man in reverse is also telling me that you are feeling not very confident about yourself or the situation you are in right now. Your emotions have been a little bit unstable. You are trying to find a way out of this emotional roller coaster that you have been feeling, that you have been experiencing, but things have not been serving well for you. And another thing that I'm thinking, you are thinking too much, guys. You are overthinking. You have may have trouble sleeping these days, and the expenses have been just too much. You have been expenses has increased, whereas the income has not increased as well for you. So if these patterns, if these situations resonate with your current situation, then this reading is going to be for you. If it does not, maybe you can select another group for you and see if the cards for those group resonates with you or not. By the way, to be honest, all three of the group's cards have some sort of similar energy going on for them. So I have a feeling that some of you are going to be choosing multiple piles. So without further ado, let's look at what to expect for group number one in next 30 days in general. So spirit for group number one, please. What can group number one expect in next 30 days? What can group number one expect in next 30 days, please, spirit? In general, what is the energy that is going to be surrounding group number one in next 30 days? I don't know why my voice is so shaky today, guys. I'm so sorry if that bothers you. Well, it is bothering me, so so let's take a look at the general situation cards. Oh wow, what a relief. You have Six of Pentacles, you have the Sun, and the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So this tells me, guys, in general, the next 30 days is looking very good for you. Although your current situation has left you quite tired and just difficult for you right now, but I see relief coming in. I see help coming in for you in the next 30 days. I also see you being in a generally very good mood, very happy, very joyous, very optimistic in next 30 days. Your situation, because your situation is improving, okay, because things are looking up for you, the help that you needed, the direction that you needed, the resources that you needed are coming in for you with the Six of Pentacles. So I want you to start feeling the sun energy of warmth, optimism, joy starting from now, because this energy has come up for you. Things are looking up, guys. So I hope you are unstucking yourself. Is that is that even a word? I'm not sure. But with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, I see that, guys, you are the thing about your spending, the thing about your expenditure is still present. Okay, I don't see your expenditure decreasing for the moment, and I don't see you guys being able to be in more control of your expenditures, the things that you have to pay for, coming into control right now, at least in the next 30 days. However, the good news is that with the Six of Pentacles, you will be receiving some help. If it could be coming in from another side hustle, it could be coming in from another client, it could be coming in the form of some family members or friends helping you out financially, and or you may be getting a new job to do in the side or some sort of discount. You can expect that. um, But generally things are looking good for you. You will be in a very happy mood is what I want to say. Now let's look at what you can expect in the next 30 days career wise. For group number 1, please spirit, what can group number 1 expect? What is happening for group number 1 in next 30 days in career wise? For group number 1, please spirit, for group number 1, what can group number 1 expect in terms of their career for next 30 days? It is already a very monetary focused reading for you right from the get-go, and I think this is going to be only a further explanation for your situation. We have 7 of swords upright, and we have 4 of swords in the reverse, and we have page of swords in the reverse. So this tells me, guys, in terms of your career, the things that you can expect are have a lot to do with communication, has a lot to do with your own subconscious mind, your own thinking. Okay, so with the 7 of swords in the upright tells me that you guys gonna have to be sneaky. One, there are 2 explanation coming up, so please be patient with me. The first one is you guys gonna have to be sneaky if you want to have some sort of progress, if you have been wanting some growth in your career. What do I mean by sneakiness? It does not have to be any kind of negative thing at all. You may have to manipulate some situation. This could be related to time management. This could be related to resource management, because I did tell you earlier that you could be getting a second job or a side hustle for which you may have to juggle, maybe schedule your time from your main job. So there is a little bit of manipulation that you have to be making in order to make more money, in order to have some growth in your career front. This could also be talking about you having to get help from some unlikely sources, you having to get advices from people who you do not exactly trust but may want to consider. Okay, and the second explanation that with the 7 of swords is talking about you have to be careful, guys, in your career front, because there might be some people who have been talking bad about you, some subordinate who have been talking bad about you, um, and to your superiors. So if there is that kind of person that you are suspicious of, and you have to be careful of them. Okay, especially I think that you guys need to be more careful around who you work with, who you connect with in terms of your workplace is what I want to tell you. You do not want to be too disconnected from your work life, from your main job, from your main source of income. You want to be in the circle, at least for now, because there are some people and energies who are trying to sabotage you. And with the 4 of swords in the reverse, this tells me that you are going to be, at least in the workplace, in your career, in your job or your studies, you guys are going to be very much focused, very involved. Like I told you, that was also the advice coming in with the 7 of swords, but with the 4 of swords in the reverse, it is telling me that that is what you are going to be incorporating anyway. So also you will be very much focused in your job, very much head on with what you want in your career, very much energy of, I want to say, there is this feeling of having to deal with a lot of things, being very proactive, but in a relaxed way, but in a very energetic way. You are going to be feeling very optimistic. I mean, that was the general situation coming up with the sun as well. And you are going to be in a very peaceful state of mind, is what I want to tell you. And you will be finding ways to do your job, ways to make more progress in the monetary front with ease, is what I want to tell you. And of course, with the page of swords in the reverse is telling me that there are some people who are trying to play mind games with you. Although you are in this peaceful energy, there are some people who are trying to sneak up on you. I mean, there is the Seven of Swords, and also with the Page of Swords in the reverse. I want you to be careful of them, okay? Especially the subordinates and your coworkers. Some of them are not all that good for you. So that's why I was telling you earlier to be in the circle. Although there are a lot of help coming in, you are feeling good, which is good, but you still want to be careful, is what I want to tell you. Now, the another message with the Page of Swords in the reverse talks about having to be feeling very unproductive, or maybe defensive, feeling very tired and exhausted. So for that, I want to tell you guys that when the Page of Swords is in the reverse, in the career section for you, I'm feeling that work-wise, I don't think that you have all that materialistically things to worry about. This has got to do more with your mindset, more with how you are feeling. And definitely, since there are people who are not giving you good vibes, this will have an impact on your energetic field. But I want you to know that although there are people who are like that, you do not have to take in their energy, okay? You can just reject their energy, focus on yourself, because that is what is important right now. Do not let this beautiful energy of the sun, this warmth, the help from the Six of Pentacles go to waste, okay? I want you to focus more on the positive, but yes, also be a little bit more careful. So now let's look at what you can expect in terms of love, romance for the next 30 days for group number 1, please, Spirit. What can group number 1 expect for next 30 days in terms of love or romance relationship situation? Okay, I need to... Is this the correct one? No. Let me do it again, please. For group number 1, please, Spirit. For group number 1, what can group number 1 expect? We have Knight of Wands. So with the Knight of Wands, guys, whether you are in a relationship or not, there are a couple of situations coming up. One is that you can expect a good flirtatious, a good hot, attractive man or woman to come into your life, which who is going to be fun, okay? Who is going to be making you feel very passionate, very rejuvenated, feel yourself, give you feel like you are desired, you are attractive, and you are going to be feeling very good. But I want to tell you guys, you should not get too much involved. You should not be getting too much involved with this person. Just take it as a good time. Just take them as a good way to enjoy your time and your romantic life. But maybe do not invest yourself in this person too emotionally, okay? This is what I want to tell you. But yeah, in general, Love wise, the situation is looking very good. uh, you will be feeling good, very motivated, very passionate, and someone very attractive will come into your life. Expect them to make you feel good, desired, and attractive as well, is what I want to tell you. And yeah, just have a good time is what I want to tell you. What else, spirit? What else for group number one? What else can group number one expect in next 30 days in terms of relationship or love? So guys, if you are already in a relationship with a Knight of Wands, expect some playfulness come into your romantic life as well, okay? You guys may be going to be doing some sort of traveling together as well. King of Pentacles. So with the King of Pentacles, I see in the next 30 days, guys, some of you are going to be meeting someone who is going to be older than you, but very grounded, very matured, energy type of person who is bringing in balance in your romantic life. So there, for some of you, there might be you guys might be flirting with a couple of different people, one who is very young, very youthful, very energetic, and another one who is very kind of mature and more adult, more settled in their life. This could be someone who is older than you, like I told you earlier, and also another energy that you can expect energy wise in your romantic life is there is going to be a lot of balance. There is going to be a lot of groundedness in your romantic life is what I want to tell you. You will be feeling good, you'll be feeling fulfilled in your romantic life. You are, if you are already in a relationship, you can expect your partner to be very understanding of you, very um, just making you feel good, just making you feel very desired, attracted, and settled and secure is what I want to tell you. But if you are not in a relationship, like I told you, there might be a couple of different people um, taking an interest in you in the next 30 days. And one of them is going to be very, very, like, very, very active, very, very um, open about their attraction towards you, whereas the other person might be a little bit reserved, might be a little bit introverted in their expression. But um, yeah, you will know, you'll know them when you meet them is what I want to tell you. And let's take one more card for group number one, please, spirit. What can group number one expect? Overall, your romantic energy is already looking very good, okay? There is progression coming in, there is feeling of okay, now I'm settled, now I'm feeling very secure in my position in this relationship kind of feeling coming up. There is also help, um, no, not help, but positive vibes coming in from the other, from your partner or from the other party for you, group number one. So what else for group number one, please, spirit? One more card. What can they expect in next 30 days romantic wise? Oh wow. For group number one, please, spirit, what else can group number one expect in next 30 days, please? For group number one, what else can group number one expect? Oh wow. Four of swords in the upright. Now, this is exactly the opposite of what came up for your career section. Your career section had Four of Swords in the reverse, which was telling me that you will be feeling good, very peaceful, very rejuvenated, and very positive about your career. But with your love life, in with the Four of Swords, I'm feeling that they, there will be times that since things are going well for you, since people are showing interest in you, since your partner is being very flirty, very um, open with their praises, very generous with their praises, very generous with their compliments for you, sometimes with the Four of Swords, you might be in this situation, or maybe thinking pattern of thinking like, oh well, is this too good to be true? Is this um, just kind of sense of not believing, not um, not feeling like if whether this is going to last, whether this situation is going to be uh, lasting forever or not. There is a little bit of doubt, but I want to tell you that this is just your thinking. This is just what you just your mind overthinking things, because in general, like I told you, you have a tendency towards overthinking. You have a tendency towards thinking too much. So the advice is for you to curb that and accept when compliments come your way, accept when your partner is being very flirty, very open with their PDA. Accept that and enjoy the moment is what I want to tell you. Whatever happens in the future, whatever happened in the past, just let them go and enjoy the current present is the message that I'm getting from these cards. So with this, now let's take a look at our trusty monology deck to see if we can get any further message for you, group number one. Is there any extra messages that you would like to give us, spirit, for group number one? What they can expect in next 30 days, please, for group number one. What can they expect for in the next 30 days for group number one, please, spirit? So we have New Moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. So this tells me, guys, in the next 30 days, there is a lot of giving coming up in your energy in today's reading. So it makes me feel like you need to pay more attention towards what you are giving to yourself in terms of food, in terms of health, health related stuffs like how much you are exercising, how much you are paying attention to your thinking patterns, how much you are connecting with your coworkers and being present in the present situation, how much you are present within yourself, and how much you are aware of your surroundings, how much you are aware of your coworkers and your workplace. Awareness is a big thing for you. This is the time you need to come out of your shell and be more awakened, be more aware, is what I want to tell you. Whatever the energy that you have been giving up until now, because I did see that you were feeling very stuck and discontented earlier, that energy has been pouring out of you, and people who could be of potential help to you might be not very although they will help you, but they might be delay in terms of approaching you with their help. If you are, if that kind of energy of discontentment is pouring out of you, you might want to cleanse your energy and balance yourself first, is what I want to tell you. And also pay more attention to what you are eating and how much you are paying attention to your health, that including your mental health, and also how much you know about your co-workers, and how much you know about your workplace, how much of a service you have been to the society is also coming up, because the more you serve, the better your luck will get, is what I'm getting from these cards. So yeah, I feel like your luck has a lot to do with how much you are serving others. It seems like a big part of your journey has to do with service, is what I want to tell you. At least in the next 30 days, try to be of help as much as possible, guys, to people who need your help, okay? because later on they are going to be of big help to you as well. So with this, I'm going to close your reading for today. Hopefully this reading helped you, gave you some clarity, and made you feel more optimistic. That is what my intention with the readings that I do, that I want you to feel better. I want you to feel, have more clarity, and have more, maybe give you another perspective, a better one. So with this, hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you did, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not yet. Share with your friends. I want you to be excited because things are looking up for you. Although, yeah, you need to work on your overthinking things and overspending stuff and people who are kind of sabotaging you. But yeah, other than that, things are looking good for you. Good things are also coming in bountiful amount for you. Okay, I will see you in my next one. Bye bye. Hello, group number 2. If you selected the second group, this is going to be a reading for you. So the card that I pulled out for you guys, 3 cards came up for you successively. If you were present while I was shuffling and picking the cards during the intro section. So these cards are going to represent your current situation, and if it resonates with you, if this energy situation resonates with you, this reading is going to resonate for you. And if it does not, probably I suggest you select another pile. So with the cards that came up for your current situations are 4 of Swords, 4 of Cups in the reverse, and 3 of Pentacles. So this tells me, guys, that you guys have been working a lot these days. You guys may have been doing a group project or working together with other people to build something that is going to be potentially very helpful for you in the future, potentially very fruitful for you in the future. You are working towards your dream, you are working towards fulfilling your manifestation, your dream, this desired goal that you want to have been fulfilled, and you are learning, you are acquiring more skills to do that. You are very much focused on that direction, on that goal. But this goal, this direction is not speeding up, is not, the progress is not happening as quickly as you want. Things have not progressed as well as you have hoped it to be progressing. And there is a feeling of looming threat. There is a feeling of some sort of looming threat, some sort of feeling of anxiety, feeling of what will happen if this does not work out, what will happen if this thing happens, and my work, all of my effort will go into the gutter. There is a feeling of feeling threatened, um feeling of what if things do not go well. So if these kinds of situation, if these kinds of energies are what you are experiencing at present, then this reading is going to be for you. So now let's move it over there and let's start your reading, shall we? Group number 2, thank you for joining in first of all, and I want to thank your guides and my guides for incorporating these messages. Oops, I did not divide the deck equally. So Spirit, this reading is for group number 2, please. What can group number 2 expect in general for the next 30 days? For group number 2, please, Spirit. What can group number 2 expect for next 30 days in general? Oh my. For group number 2, please. What can group number 2 expect in next 30 days in general? For group, for group number 2, please, Spirit. What can group number 2 expect in next 30 days in general? For group number 2, please, Spirit. For group number, oh wow. So you have Temperance, Three of Swords, and the Chariot. Wow. So guys, things are kind of very hectic for you for the next 30 days. With the Temperance, there seems to be a balance coming up for you. Overall, I want to tell you that the moment that you wanted, the quickness, the progression that you wanted will be coming in the next 30 days. However, there is also some sort of situation that is making you feel heartbroken, that is going to be making you feel not very happy about. And the overall energy is very mixed up for you guys. One time you will be feeling very good, very rejuvenated, very optimistic, and another time you are going to be feeling like, why is things happening this way to me? Why am I feeling so lonely? Stuff like that. So this is the next 30 days. In general, what I see is that you can expect yourself to be going through a bit of a emotional journey. The good news is that you'll be working together with other people still, and the progress, the success that you want to happen will be happening for you in the next 30 days. And there is a good amount of, you'll be enjoying a good health as well with the Temperance, and you will be kind of in the luckier side in the next 30 days. Of course, there is this Three of Swords card still present for your energy in the next 30 days, which tells me that yes, sometimes you will be feeling quite sad and lonely and depressed, but the advice is that for you to be more, work together more with other people, and be be in this energy of feeling, what is it called, more, use your willpower. We use your inner motivation and willpower to come out of this heartbreak that you feel, because you are meant for a long journey of greatness, guys, is what I want to tell you. Okay. And also, you will be, to be honest, 80% of the time will be feeling very good. The energies are looking up for you. Maybe just you in your head by yourself. If you stay alone and let your imagination, let your emotion run wild, spend too much time in social media, that may be not, that may not will be very helpful for you. Okay, that is what I want to tell you. So please make as much as effort it requires for you to go out and meet more people, have, enjoy and go to different events and meet new people, go to travel if you can do so, and please spend as much less time as you can with the social media and by yourself with your negative thoughts. Okay, all of us face that kind of situation. Negative thinking is a very natural thing to have as a human being, because that is what helped us survive the ice age, and that is what made us the survivor and the current modern human being. It is written in our DNA. But that does not mean that you let that kind of emotions take control of you. You are what you think yourself to be. If you think you are good, if you think things are looking up for you, if you expect good things to happen for yourself, that is what is going to happen for you. Okay, so now let's look at your career section for group number 2, please. Spirit guys, for group number 2, what can group number 2 expect in their career for the next 30 days? What can group number 2 expect? We have 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Is this visible? Okay, these cards are taking too. Maybe I can do this way. Okay, what can group number 2 expect in next 30 days in their career, studies, monetary situation, please, Spirit? Oh, sweet. What did I tell you? You are going to be lucky. The wheel of fortune, but it says the wheel of the year in this deck. What can group number 2 expect? One more card, please, Spirit. One more card for their career section for group number 2. Okay. Okay, this is the one that was wanting to come out. And we have the High Priestess, but it took too long to come up. Guys, do forgive me for my voice. I'm not a singer, okay? Okay, with the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Thankfully, it is a minor card, to be honest. But this tells me that, man, there is a lot of energy associated with these cards. And for in the career front, I see you, specifically group number 2, being a workaholic. Like you are going to be working too much, for one. For number 2, there is a arrogant person who is giving you a difficult time, but you can just ignore them because this is not a very impactful energy, impactful person that I'm seeing. And third, what I'm saying is that you need to pay more attention, okay? You need to pay more attention to details, because there might be some complaints coming up in your way with regards to the quality, with regards to efficiency, things like that in your workplace. Maybe the Three of Swords, the heartbreak, the feeling of sadness is because some people lashes out on you. And this could be a customer, this could be a client, this could be a superior, now that I think about it. So be more present, and although you are working hard, I do see you doing that, but just because you are working hard does not mean that other people are doing as much of a hard work, as much of a putting as much effort as you are. So that might in collectively affect you. So I want you to be aware of that, and be prepared, and just let it pass, okay? Because this is not a very significant thing coming up. So the next thing in terms of your career, in terms of your work life or studies, is that the wheel of the year. It tells me that expect yourself to be very lucky, expect yourself to be very no expect not expect ready yourself is the word. Ready yourself, because there is going to be coming up a very big change, a state of transition for you, that is going to change your work life, that is going to change your some phase or some project of your work completely, and this is going to be for your own good. Okay, the high priestess tells me that you will know when the time comes that this change, this transition that is coming up, whether it is good for you or not, how to navigate around it, how to better incorporate with this change. You will know that if you let yourself to take a step back and focus more. You might want to take a help from other people as well. It seems that other help from others is going, working together with others is going to be a big thing for you in the next 30 days. And the progress, the growth, the movement that you wanted is coming up, is what I want to tell you in terms of work. And the next thing is, there will be for you times for you guys that some of you, um first of all, some of you might go through a career transition, guys. Maybe you will be, some of you change your career field, your work field completely. But this is going to resonate for only a few of you. If you, I mean, you will know if you are already thinking about changing your career direction or work or field of work. That change, the opportunity to make that change, make that transition is coming up. So, and for others of you who are very stable in their work life already, there is a progression coming up, which will initially scare you, initially make you feel hesitated, but eventually you will take that step. Eventually it will be of great help to you, but that will take some time for you to see. That is what I want to tell you. So with regards to your career, this is all that I'm seeing, to be honest. Now let's move on to your love section. For group number 2, please spirit, what can group number 2 expect in terms of their love, romance, relationship? Too many cards. Just 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards, please spirit. For group number 2, what can group number 2 expect in next? Oh, 10 of Pentacles. Strength. Wow. One more, please. Spirit guide, one more card, please, for group number 2. What can group number 2 expect in next 30 days in terms of their love life? And Judgment. Okay, wow. Major Arcanas. So let's start with the 10 of Pentacles, guys. In terms of your love life, romance, relationship, now this is going to be, I'm going to be separating the message in 2 sections. First, in terms of romance and relationship. Group number 2, expect your love life and your relationship to be very stable for the next 30 days. You are going to be with your partner very understanding of each other, enjoying a very stable life, enjoying a very maybe you guys will be going to be some sort of parties or events together and have a good time. Overall very peaceful energy, overall very stable, very feeling secured kind of energy is coming up. Maybe some of you will be meeting the family of the another, or maybe spending more time with each other. And for the other message, you guys are going to be spending more time with your family as well. Maybe you'll be calling back your home more often in the next 30 days. You'll be receiving some help from your parents, and yeah, there is going to be more connection, more ease of flow and more feeling of presentness in your relationship overall is what I want to tell you. You will be feeling good. Maybe if you have if you share a business with your partner, expect some good money to come in for you. And what else? Yeah, overall very stable energy, very the energy is kind of like not that interestingly uh, eventful, but very peaceful, very joy filled, very, the feeling is of satisfaction is what I want to tell you. Oh my god. And with the strength, guys, there is going to be, you guys in your relationship is going to be feeling very good. Like I told you, there is this feeling of satisfaction, there is a feeling of taking care of each other, and you guys will be feeling very good. Your partner will be taking care of you very well in next 30 days, giving you, they will be giving you a lot of compliments, making you feel like the queen or the king, whoever you are. And you will be enjoying their care for you a lot in the next 30 days is what I want to tell you. And also, like I told you, I see some of you going to some sort of event, some sort of family gathering together in next 30 days. And also, you guys will be um, traveling. It could be long distance or short distance, whatever. But traveling maybe for a date is what I'm saying. And with the judgment, there is a new level of understanding, a new level of a new part of each other that you guys will be um, introduced with in next 30 days. Like, you never knew your partner was friends with this famous person, you never knew your partner was interested, knew how to do this very rare kind of skill. You never knew your partner could maybe was once into this band, was once into this was studying this field, things like that. There is a bit of a surprise coming up with regards to your partner in the next 30 days, which will reveal a new which will make you look at your partner in a new way. This is a good feeling though. And what I'm also seeing with this judgment card is that maybe you'll be getting a call, or maybe while talking or texting with your friends or family, if you have been dating long term, one of them might be asking you, guys, when will you be getting married? This is a very specific message, so take it if it resonates only, okay? And for others of you, if you are single, the same message: when will you be getting into a relationship? When will you go into the dating field? And quite potentially coming up from your partner, parents, if that is the question coming up for you, if you are single, of course. Yeah, somebody, expect somebody to butt in your romantic life, somebody close, like I said, family member, parents, most likely, or friends, who is going to be pushing you to make some progress in your relationship. If you are single, maybe to date more. If you are already in a relationship, maybe to introduce your partner to them. If you are in a long term relationship, maybe getting married and stuff like that. So now, let's look at what else Spirit has to say for you with monology. And after that, we are going to close your reading for today. For group number 2, please, Spirit, what else do you want to... Ooh, oh, wow, that's too many. Should I take it all? No. Okay, Spirit, once more. For group number 2, what else you want to add for group number 2? What else can they expect in the next 30 days? For group number... Wow. Full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. So next 30 days, you want to be humbled, guys. You want to be very open towards other people's opinions, very open towards what others has to say, and be in a more of a accepting and letting go kind of energy. Do not hold yourself back and do not let others hold you back, is what I want to tell you. This has a lot to do with balance. This is talking about you listening to others and filtering out whether their opinion, whether what they are saying is really good for you or not. If it is good for you, filter that out and absorb it, and if it is just nonsense, then just listen it and let those things go out of the other air. And also, the next message that I'm saying with this is that maybe calm down a little bit. There will be situation, like I told you earlier, in your work front, sometimes that might overwhelm you and make you feel agitated or maybe a little bit angry as well. But do not let that get over you, is what I want to tell you. What else? And also, guys, yeah, maybe be more careful with who you deal with, especially if they have some sort of authority, especially if they have some sort of power over you, like your boss, or maybe government related situations, maybe somebody with more powerful connection than you or more authority than you. Be more careful how you deal with them, is what I am saying for the next 30 days. So with this, I'm going to close your reading for today, guys. Hopefully you liked it, and if you did, please do like, give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe if you have not yet. And what else? Do comment if it resonated with you, and let me know how it resonated. And share with your friends if you think that this reading was helpful for you. I wish you all the best. I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye. And group number 3, if you selected this card, this is going to be your reading for you. This is I almost said 8 of swords. This is 8 of cups, and this card is going to represent what is the current situation that you are feeling or experiencing. And if it resonates with you, this reading is going to be resonating for you for the message of next 30 days. So, the 8 of Cups tells me that you are now moving on from something. You are now letting go of something that has not been helpful to you, that has made you feel quite overwhelmed, quite anxious, and quite helpless. Now, you are choosing to let go of that situation, let go of that thing, and move on and go towards another direction. You are taking most probably the direction which is more maybe difficult, but more good for you, even if it is difficult. And you are now in a position of starting something new, something afresh. You are now choosing yourself. You are now choosing to move on and be ready to change things in a way that is more helpful to you, more good for you, and focus more on your life. So if you are in this energy right now, this reading is going to be for you. Now let's start your reading by looking into what you can expect in the next 30 days in general. Spirit, This reading is for group number 3, please. What can group number 3 expect in the next 30 days in general? The main energy for group number 3, please. What can group number 3 expect in the next 30 days in general? Oh, what just happened? I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, wow. This Four of Wands keeps showing itself up to me, which tells me that some of you guys are going to be getting married in the next 30 days, it seems, or maybe attending a ceremony, marriage ceremony of some kind. But yeah, this is just a general thing. If you are already getting married in the next 30 days, probably you already know, I mean, like what. And if you are attending, the same goes. What's new for group number 3? What is going to be the main theme? What can they expect in general for group number 3, please, Spirit? And we have the moon in the reverse. Oh wow, the Four of Swords. Man, oh, the Four of Swords, I swear, came up for all 3 of the groups. Wow. What can group number 3 expect in the next next 30 days? Oh my goodness. What can group number 3 expect in the next 30 days, please, Spirit, in general? Wow. Ace of Pentacles in upright. So the moon in the reverse tells me, guys, that you guys are definitely, I mean, you have the Four of Swords right next to it, and this transition that you are currently in, we even have the Ace of Pentacles, which talks about new beginning, right? This is making you feeling very stressed. Like I told you earlier, that this is a change that has not been easy for you. This is a decision that you took after thinking for a long time. This was a tough decision to make, and probably potentially difficult journey. This is going to be a difficult journey, and you already know that. However, you will be coming out of that energy of feeling anxious, feeling fearful with regards to this change. I know that new things, new transition are not easy to do, but since the moon is in reverse and this is a major arcana, eventually you grow out of it. Eventually you will find your ground and be able to win over this fear and this anxiety. It will take some time though, but in the next 30 days you will have some sort of epiphany, some sort of experience that will make you feel more sure of yourself, have more confidence for yourself and within yourself, with your own power, what you can do, what you can achieve, what life can offer to you. And why do I say that it is going to be a slow journey? Because we have Four of Swords over here. Because you spend too much time on social media listening to what others has to say, listening to what the news has to say, listening to what others people are doing. This is making you feel small. This is making you feel like you are not doing well for yourself. You are not at your age fulfilled all of the things that you could have fulfilled. So and so has achieved, so and so has done. Feeling not so good about yourself is one of the things that you are still struggling with. You. and in the next 30 days it seems this is going to be continuing, although you are on the journey to overcome that fear. Eventually you will, but staying away from news outlets, staying away from as much as possible social media is going to be a big help to you, is what I want to tell you. This is the same message that came up for group 1 and group 2 guys. It seems, I mean, this is the reality, right? All of us have been experiencing a lot of mental health issues ever since social media happened. And I've always been very open about talking about this problem. It messes with our subconscious mind and gives us false expectations. Each of us have our own journey to travel and our own mission to fulfill. We cannot compare ourselves to another in any way, guys. Comparison is the killer of joy, and comparison is what social media thrives in, social media majors in. We need to be grounded in our energy and think things through. Whatever so and so has been doing, enjoying their life or not, getting married or not, having kids or not, getting promoted or not, travel to this country, that country or not, it has nothing to do with us, nothing to do with our own personal journey. And we need to recognize that and stop pushing ourselves so hard. Stop putting ourselves down. And the advice for you is the same. Group number 3. The Ace of Pentacles tells me that this new beginning that is coming up, because you have already taken the step towards it, you need to be braver, okay? You need to hold your ground, stay awake and aware, because this new beginning is something that is going to be bringing you prosperity, bringing you abundance, bringing you optimism in your life, and more stability as well, more growth as well. This opportunity, this new beginning is giving you all the opportunities that you ever needed. Do not let that get blocked by your negative thinking. Okay? Is what I want to tell you. Now let's move on towards your career specific section and see what else Spirit has to say for you to expect in the next 30 days. Okay, since this is 3 cards, I'm going to take this. I did not even have to suffer much. And we have 10 of Wands in the reverse, 5 of Cups in the reverse, and Page of Pentacles. This was in the upright. Okay, wow. This is a career reading, alright. I mean, with the 10 of Wands in reverse is a good news, and so is 5 of Cups in reverse. So, if you have been feeling very drained, very overworked, very not underappreciated for your work, expect that thing to be changed, guys. Someone will be helping you in the next 30 days period to help yourself to unload some of the heavy weight that you have been carrying. The responsibilities that have been weighing on you is going to be lessened in the next 30 days, and you will be able to have some time to take a moment for yourself and relax. With the 5 of Cups in the reverse is telling me that in the next 30 days in your work life, you will be feeling more optimistic, you will be feeling more motivated towards whatever goal, whatever work that you have, that you are doing right now, and you will be feeling more energized as well. And overall, very motivated, very energetic is the energy that I'm seeing when it comes to your work and studies. And with the Page of Pentacles, the same news goes on, guys. Maybe some of you are starting a new job or a new side hustle or maybe a side project. not exactly a hustle. It could be like writing a book, starting a blog, just for yourself, that you have no intention of like making money actively, just something that you do for your own satisfaction, is going to be eventually helping you bring in some level of abundance. I see you feeling very optimistic, very positive, and very focused on your workplace, your job and your studies. I see that the effort that you have been putting in up until now is starting to give you results, starting to give you the results that you deserve, the compliments, the praise, the promotion, the help that you needed are starting to come up starting from the next 30 days. The Page of Pentacles also tells me that yes, help is coming in your way if you have been needing that, and also you yourself will be feeling very energetic, very much confident in your own power about, yes, I can do this, yes, this is possible for me, yes, I can achieve that. Very, very motivated overall. And also, guys, I'm thinking that you guys, if you had suffered, like I told you with the 10 of wands earlier, um, feeling of under being unappreciated in your workplace, feeling of not being as rewarded as you deserve to be, expect that to change. You will be rewarded for all the work that you have put in. You will be appreciated for all the efforts that you have put in the next 30 days, and that will make you feel good. That will make you feel even more motivated towards working and doing your best. And yeah, very much of a positive direction, peaceful environment, overall very good energy is surrounding you in your workplace in the next 30 days in your work life area. Wow, this is a very short reading for you, group number 3. Now let's move on and see what else Spirit has to say for your love section. And we have Chariot. Oh wow, movement. So if you guys have been stuck in some stage of your relationship for a long time, if you have been single for a long time, expect that to change. If you have been in a relationship that has not gone anywhere, expect that to change. I mean, whatever the change that you wanted is coming in, is what I want to tell you. With the Chariot, this is a sign of strong movement coming in your life. For group number 3, please, Spirit. What can group number 3 expect in the next 30 days in their love life area? For group number 3. Oh wow, strength. Oh wow. This came up for group number 2 as well. Two major arcanas back to back. And see, this is Chariot is number 7. And it it represents the Cancer zodiac sign. And Strength is number 8. And it represents the zodiac sign of Leo. You are moving on from feeling stable, feeling peaceful, to feeling proud, feeling good, feeling joyful, being appreciated a lot more in your relationship, guys. Excuse me. The Chariot to Strength, the journey of progress. This is definitely a strong progress coming in your love life, guys. Whatever it is, the progress that you have been wanting is coming up. Now this makes sense that I kept on seeing the Four of Wands earlier while I was shuffling for your general energy. So I see some of you have been definitely feeling very frustrated about not getting married, about not getting engaged, about not getting into a stable long-term relationship. If you have been that person who was feeling that kind of frustration, expect a powerful movement to come in your life, which will lead you towards that direction that you wanted in terms of your relationship, whether it is marriage, whether it is just a stable long term relationship that you can rely on, that you can feel confident of. That is coming in for you for sure. And with the chariot and the strength, these two represent Cancer and Leo, which are the royal zodiac signs of the royal planet moon and sun. This tells me that you will find, if you have been looking for your queen, you will find your queen in the next 30 days. Mark my word, guys. This is a very strong message coming up. If you have been looking for your king, expect your king to come up in the next 30 days. A strong movement, energy, transition is coming up in your love life in the next 30 days. For your career section, the whole energy was just about how you feel and how things progress in a day-to-day way, very general kind of energy, very superficial kind of energy. But for your love section, wow, these are some strong signs. Expect a lot of peaceful happiness, positive, and progression coming up in your life, guys, is what I want to tell you. And we have the moon with the number 18. So this tells me, guys, all of these change, all of this new excitement that is coming up in your love life is making you feel sometimes anxious. And I want you to know that do not be. I mean, as a human being, we are afraid of change, no matter how necessary it is, no matter how much how we do realize the necessity of that change. Although we enjoy the new feelings, the butterflies, and the overwhelming passion a new person brings, it also sometimes does scare us. This is very natural, but do not let that natural fear to hinder the happiness given to you by these two beautiful cards. All three of your love section cards are major arcanas. So this is talking about a very powerful change coming up in your relationship area, guys. With the moon, it reminds me of Scorpio zodiac sign. And Scorpio talks about having to end something. This could be a toxic thought pattern. This could be a toxic relationship. Maybe that this moving on that you have been doing currently with the Eight of Cups had to do with some sort of toxic relationship, a relationship that wasn't going anywhere. And if that was if it is that, what am I even talking about? If it is that, then yes, this new relationship will be making you feel overwhelmed because this perfect king and queen, they do come up with their own baggage, and you have your own baggage as well. So as a human being, it is natural for you to want to protect yourself and protect your heart, but please do not fear, okay, is what I want to tell you. And with this moon, it also tells me that maybe some of you, if you are already in a relationship and just wanted to get married or get into a long-term relationship, wanted that seal of approval from others, maybe your parents or maybe your partner, that confidence, if it is that what you were wanting, then expect that to come up, guys. You will get that 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 feeling of that seal of confidence from your partner. However, this moon tells me that maybe one of your parents will be against this connection. Maybe maybe there are forces that are trying to break you apart. I'm sorry to tell you this, but you do not have nothing to worry about, to be honest. Although there are challenges, the overall energy is very optimistic and very good. Okay, I think that's all. And let's move on. Oh wow. Additional message with the moon that is coming up for me is that you will be indulging in your carnal desires a lot in the next 30 days, okay? I hope you get what I mean. Let's use our monology, and after that I'm going to close your reading for today. What else for group number 3, please, Spirit? What do you want to add for what can group number 3 expect in the next 30 days, please, Spirit guys? What else can group number 3 expect in the next 30 days? Oh wow. My shuffling game today is so off, guys. Oh wow. Oh wow. Love it. We have new moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. Wow. So this reconfirms the earlier messages that I told you about you indulging in your carnal desires a lot more in the next 30 days. So now after reconfirming that message again, the another message with this card, Spirit is telling me that you need to be in more accepting, more open-hearted energy in the next 30 days and help the love that is pouring into your life to absorb you. Help and let yourself be um, absorbed by the positive vibes that is coming towards you. Like I told you earlier, there is a need to filter out some things, like some people are still giving you BS, and you still need to filter out those kinds of BSs, but there are good things as well, and good opinion, good help, and good praises coming towards you as well. So let it make you feel good. Let it make you feel attractive. Let it make you feel good about yourself, and just enjoy the moment is what I want to tell you guys. Just let yourself enjoy the moment and enjoy yourself. Another message that is coming up with this new moon in Aquarius is that if somebody is giving you love, if somebody is giving you generous help or generosity, I see that you sometimes struggle with receiving help, receiving generosity, and feel like you owe them. You do not have to feel like that, okay? Just let others help you. Just accept the generosity others are pouring towards you. You deserve that. People are not so foolish, okay, to give their help and generosity, give their praises to others for no reason. It's because you deserve that you are getting those help and generosity. Accept that. Do not feel like you owe them anything. And be more willing to enjoy the new things, things that are not exactly you are familiar with and sometimes scare you, but you kind of like them. Let yourself enjoy those events, those people, those energies is what I want to tell you. And maybe spend more time with your friends, but definitely that is also coming up, getting more opportunities to go out with your friends in the next 30 days. I mean, this is Aquarius we are talking about. And let your wild side, let your kind of crazy side to come out as well. Do not hold yourself back is the main message. So with this, I'm going to close your reading for today, group number 3. Hopefully you liked it, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps me and my channel a lot with the algorithm. And if you have not subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing. If you have already subscribed, thank you very much. Do not hesitate to share your experience with this reading in the comment section, and I will see you in my next one. I wish you all the best. See you next time.